Billy Basso cooked up something special, fellas. Animal Well, the inaugural release for both publisher Big Mode and developer Billy Basso, released on May 9th, and man, is it special. Animal Well is like eating a handful of magic mushrooms and sitting in front of a blank CRT monitor. Animal Well is like a pixel art dream if it was a nightmare. Animal Well is like Baba's used second cousin. Animal Well would love you more if you were a worm. This game is the first time I've been introduced to this term Metroidvania, and boy does it fit. One of the most underrated aspects when it comes to any artistic venture is having a singular artistic vision. Animal Well was developed solely by Billy Basso. He composed the music, created the engine, designed the entire map, the mechanics, he lovingly crafted the pixel art. Man, he did it all, and boy does it pay off. Call me a snob, but you can feel it. Everything is consistent. The game's internal logic, the design, the humor, the complexity, it all blends together so well because it all springs from his singular mind. Think of other solo developer games, Stardew Valley, Fatum Batula, Inscription. They all evoke this same feeling, this bespoke feeling, as if they're pulling exactly what you want out of your brain and putting it into game format. There's one cook in the kitchen when it comes to Animal Well, and this game is worth 5 Michelin stars. The graphics are comprised of this sharp pixel art style that is evocative yet unique. The game's color palette is full of cool blues and purples, punched up with sharp reds and yellows, with earthy greens and browns sprinkled in, that all stand out due to the amazing lighting design that makes the game visually striking and serves as a core gameplay mechanic. Animal Well takes a page from Hollow Knight's book and makes a Metroidvania that feels satisfying to look at as you explore it, where solving puzzles and finding items gives you access not just to more rooms to explore, but more striking environments to enjoy. The dog catches the frisbee, the shark pipe eats bubbles, and the malevolent ethereal cat demon haunts you down for daring to follow an on-screen prompt. This game loves being itself. It's so simplistic but complex, so engaging but obtuse, devoid of dialogue but rich with storytelling. Animal Well is to indie games what Tommy Wiseau's The Room was to movies, a singular, genre-changing event that will surely spawn plenty of imitators who will never be able to replicate the original's pure genius. There's plenty of eggs to find, toys to play with, and secrets to uncover in the well. Everything in the game is intuitive. When you find an item, you're taught how to use it, and then you put it to the test with interesting little puzzles that push your little noggin till you get the proverbial pellet out of the machine like a rat in a science experiment. Animal Well boils down the aspects of what makes a great game and distills it into an easy-to-access medium that gives you as much or as little of it as you want. You want a solid 10-hour puzzle excursion into a beautiful pixel art environment? You can have that. You want a completionist, 100% collectathon experience? You can have that. You want to spend hours upon hours decoding cryptic mysteries, burning the midnight oil with your corkboard and yarn like you're solving a mailroom mystery? You got it. The great games throughout the short history of the medium all have this quality, the idea that what you put into the game is what you get out. Games have always been divided up into broad genres solely based on gameplay, terms like survival, adventure, FPS, platformer. But games also exist in other genres outside of ones that are purely defining their mechanics. When you think about music, the genres don't always define the sound, but the artistic vision as well. Think of terms like glam metal, art pop, psychedelic rock. These aren't just describing the sonic nature of the song, but the intended artistic vision. Games fall into categories like this as well. There are art games, think of titles like Who's Lila, Celeste, Cultist Simulator, that aren't just designed to tell a traditional story or deliver gameplay. The two concepts are married together, where the gameplay and story are one and the same. They're working together in perfect harmony. Then there are games like Disco Elysium, The Life and Suffering of Sir Brant, Chrono Trigger, true epic games that take you on a journey and immerse you in a world through striking narrative and reactivity. Animal Well exists in a genre like that. It's like the psychedelic rock of games, evoking a feeling without ever really telling you what's going on at all, but you can just feel it. I can't really say too much else about Animal Well without going through every puzzle and every gameplay mechanic and basically ruining the game which is better just experienced. It's a 9 out of 10. Go, support the creator, give this one a shot, and you won't be disappointed.